Hello everyone, this is the PowerPoint presentation for first module, which is determining potential impacts on the community. Just a reminder, this community involvement is more so about leading change or impact or uh, providing more opportunity for people in the community, rather than just participating in those service work positions like cutting people's lawns or um, serving at the food pantry. So a description for this module, just sort of what was already iterated in the module outline. This module is just going to be about uh, identifying, your interests, what potential goals of your uh, community involvement could be, using research uh, to help identify what your community impact could be. And then lastly, searching for opportunities and positions that may support your involvement. Uh, so just some counsel on identifying interests and what your impact could be. You could start off by just asking yourself questions and reflecting on, what's meaningful to you and how you'd like to better the lives of those around you. Um, you know, uh, is the impact that you'd like to make going to affect people outside of your community? Is there a certain target audience that you're looking um, to affect? Things like that. Um, but I recommend that whatever topic that you are interested in, you start off with sort of a broad topic, um, such as like spreading social justice or improving public health or improving math literacy skills. And this really just allows you to have more flexibility when deciding what sort of community involvement that you want to partake in. Um, for example, if you're interested in social justice, uh, this allows you to sort of have a wide range to pick from um, when you're trying to decide what specific project or specific group that you want to get involved in or initiative. And if you don't really know off the bat what you want to do, it's a great way of not shorting yourself out of any opportunities that you might be interested in. Um, and again, from that sort of broad understanding, you want the goal of your impact to be broad, whether it's spreading social justice or improving public health. Um, and then even as you start to understand what sort of specific impact that you want to make on the community, you can sort of use that broad goal to help you stay on track. And that sort of broad goal should be getting met as you start to narrow down what sort of specific projects you want to get into, things like that. I also recommend that whatever you are, whatever topic that you are interested in pursuing for your involvement, that it positively affects people in your community. It's kind of obvious, but you want to make sure that whatever you're doing is always for the benefit of the community and its members. Um, so as far as researching to help identify what your community involvement could be, um, you could obviously go to websites, but social media is a great way also to sort of get some ideas on what sort of change you could lead in your community. Just going back to websites, websites and national organizations are always good. Um, for example, this is a math literacy. Uh, this is a National Math Literacy Alliance. Gives information on and it gives information on what the alliance is doing, uh, what initiatives are, and things of that nature. Really, just seeing what they're doing could help you out with uh, gathering some ideas for what sort of a change that you want to make in your community. Looking at websites of either local or non-local community outreach sites. Here I have an example of a local outreach center here in Mansfield. Church websites are also a good way of, um, just seeing, getting some ideas of what sort of impact that you want to make. Churches are tend to be usually involved in the community in lots of different ways. Um, and as I was saying, even looking at social media pages like Instagram, for example, is a great way of looking at what alliances are doing. Um, this is an Instagram page going to the My Brother's Keeper Alliance. And this could be a regional organization, it could be a national organization, it could even be one simply isolated in the state. Uh, but all are great ways of getting some ideas and maybe even seeing about partnerships with these alliances as some of their goals and initiatives could align with what you want to do. Um, and then even looking at the Instagram pages of like government officials too is a great way. Many tend to advertise themselves and what they're trying to do, um, and their initiatives could help spark some ideas up for your community involvement. Um, and then a really straightforward one, great way of identifying um, what your best what way you can best affect the community around is just talking to people, word of mouth, asking questions on your topic of interest, and this could be in an outside community or in the college campus community. And then for searching for opportunities and positions that could benefit your involvement, um, as far as where you want to be looking for those sorts of opportunities, college websites tend to uh, be really open about their internships that they offer in the summertime or fall or winter. And those internships oftentimes allow uh, flexibility for projects, or they may give you stipends for research projects that uh, may very well benefit the community. So being aware of those internships that colleges are offering are a great way of identifying, what what positions could help, supplement your community involvement. And then looking at the websites of outreach centers again, as they're offering internships, could help you out with those with getting those positions. Local businesses also could be offering internship opportunities. They may not be paid internships, but uh, some of them may be happy to let college students shadow them or just come in and learn about the business. And then going off of that, uh, if you can't find some sort of position that maybe will pay you while you're looking to make some sort of impact on the community, or just a position that's gonna help you learn more about the impact that you want to make. Reaching out to professionals in those fields that in the field of your topic of interest uh, is always a great way too. Um, Many are happy to help you or happy to give you advice or let you shadow them for a week or two. Um, an example of this could be if you're looking to improve public health in your community, you may want to contact researchers that are looking over public health in your community or doctors in your community that are seeing patients, and are involved in the health disparities in your community. Things like that, and really shadowing can help you get a better idea of what impact that you'd like to make, even if it's not a paid position. So, as far as what you should be looking for in these positions, I recommend that those positions that offer sort of flexible job descriptions, broad, flexible job descriptions are the best ones, um, because this allows you to propose and work on creative ideas. Just sort of an example of this could be seen in those applications that have sort of broad descriptions such as community organizing, or you're going to be or conducting research or working with the community, marketing, just those sorts of having those sorts of expectations there that aren't necessarily specific to one project is going to allow you to sort of branch off and be creative in what you do. Um, and that's always best for these positions when you're trying to come up with a creative way to affect your community. Um, and then you also want to be looking for uh, those jobs that have a healthy work atmosphere. This isn't one that this isn't an aspect of the job that you might not that you're gonna pick up on when you're researching, but definitely something that you want to be aware of before you start the job or position or whatever. Uh, the team that's there and that's gonna be supporting you, you want to be positive and open-minded, um, and you want to learn about this atmosphere before you start working. And that is it for this module. PowerPoint presentation. Um, Please feel free to take a look at those links that were in the previous slides. And thanks.